And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Flexen.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
And the righty deals. And 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. See you later. He wastes no time on this one, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And now Will Benson. The 1-1 is fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And another ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one in the air. Moncada gets under it. And there's one away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Will Benson.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Matt McClain getting ready to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Man aboard. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Struck him out swinging. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. That's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. Jonathan Indy at the plate. The pitch. And now 1-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Nick Martinez. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Wouldn't chase that time. On its way to the corner. Long run on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Bounce to the right. Over to first. And Benintendi is out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Luis Robert.
Well, Boog, just an on-base machine. Last month he was on almost half the time, an OBP over 450. Just a really tough out. I mean, this guy's a catalyst for this offense right now.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. One down, base is empty. And now it's even up.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
2-2 now. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The Reds up by a run here in game one of this three-game set. And there's a ball. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2 now.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Top of the second, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Left-hand batter waits. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lopez in position. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Cold strike three on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So up next, Spencer Steer. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Luis Robert. That's ripped. And this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Andrew Vaughn now. Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. White Sox down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, De La Cruz tosses to first. That's one out. The bottom of the second.
Batting the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here is Yoan Moncada. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. On a strike, the pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And another ball. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitchers, umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boo. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Hit on the ground to Candelario. 2 down. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to her strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
The 1-1 is fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So they work around the leadoff double. We play 2 full. It's the Reds 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. And that's off the inside edge. Full count now. Got it by him.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. But he found a way to just get it by him.
1 down, base is empty. And another ball. And that's in for a strike. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. 2 outs, base is empty. And he walked him.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And there he goes. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here on the south side. And now the veteran catcher, Max Stassi. And that one clips the corner. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Got him. One down.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. And he deals. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing him where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So the batting order turns over. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Chi Sox held in check here. They trail here 1-0. Here on the south side, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Matt McClain. Ball to strike. And another ball.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Jeimer Candelario now at the plate. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now, Jonathan India, the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Candelario, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Moncada sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So 2 down now, and here is Jake Fraley. The pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for Cincinnati. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
The second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
On the ground to the left, De La Cruz. Throws to first. One up, one down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. One down, base is empty. And downstairs.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
2-2 down. To third. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Good sinker low in his zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Luis Robert now. White Sox down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Hard ground ball. Base down. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Andrew Vaughn.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Righty delivers. And there's a foul ball. The White Sox trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kicks and deals. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Fraley going back for it. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 2-1.
His plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Nick Martinez out of the game. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. On the mound now, Frankie Montas. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 47, Frankie Montas.
And now Yohan Moncada. 2 down, nobody on. There's a strike at the knees. And a count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is downstairs. That one the other way. Jump throw across his body. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Well, the White Sox with a 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's ripped to right down the line. That's a base hit.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Here comes a pitch. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. And 1 away. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Moved to first. And he's back in safely. On the ground, could be 2. In plenty of time to first. Play is made, 2 out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. De La Cruz at second with 2 down. Just missed. Swings through that one out front that time.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Dominic Fletcher. And a foul ball. On the ground right side. Nice grab. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play.
The catcher, number 33,
Max Stassi comes up to hit. Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. Fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And up next for Chicago, Paul DeYoung. The pitch. That one fouled off. And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. The punch out there, 2 down.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Benintendi to the plate. The pitch. Lined into right. And that's down, a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 on with 2 away. And foul ball. Not close with that one. Now 2-2. And it stays fair. Stassi on his horse coming home. He'll score easily. It's 3-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, 2 down. Eloy Jimenez steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. Hard hit, right side. Steer steps on the bag, inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Touki Toussaint.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now Will Benson.
The right fielder, number 30, Will Benson.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And a ground ball to first, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Matt McClain will hit next. At the belt and fires. To short, could be 2. To Young. Off balance feet, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Jamer Candelario.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one ripped. Brings it in. And now the DH, Jonathan India. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a weak ground ball to the left side. In time to Vaughn. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Reds 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Luis Robert. The wind of the pitch. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Emilio Pagan appears to be getting loose. The count 2-1. And another ball. And that's ball 4.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there. But so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Just a mechanically sound throw right there. Great footwork, good transfer, quick release, all those things that you need to do. You don't have to have the highest velocity, but if you can throw it on the money, you can throw out some fast runners.
One down, base is empty. And strike two.
2-2.
Got him looking. And there's two down.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here is Moncada. High fly ball down the left field line. Fraley getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. And the pitch.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And the pitch. That one down the line. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. The tying run at the plate. And the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one is absolutely belted. Robert going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
So up next, Spencer Steer. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Toussaint pickoff throw to first. Fraley dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. Tying run at the plate. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
The left-hander on now, Tanner Banks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now a chance for T.J. Friedel. So the tying run at second. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. Left-hand hitter waits. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And he deals. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Got him. Good job of damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Sims.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's going to be Dominic Fletcher. Left-hand batter waits.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Slider misses outside. And there's the strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Leading up for the White Sox.
And at first, Max Stassi steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a tapper. Gets it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now back, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung, the next to hit. 1 out and a runner at second here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just doesn't look very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Andrew Benintendi. Left field. Fraley towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. So 1 left for the White Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Johnny Brebbia.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
John.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
The second baseman, Matt McClain.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. Benintendi moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Activity in the bullpen. Garrett Crochet up and throwing. Pitch 1. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He powers that one out of here. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to call that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jonathan India, and fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses the zone. 2-1. And a good eye there. Ellie De La Cruz up next for the Reds. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Go ahead run on base. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Three, 2 now. Right through their third out. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Emilio Pagan. So digging in, Nicky Lopez.
The second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Right-hander kick steals. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Eloy Jimenez now. Swung on, belted. Friedel on the move. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and great transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. That was a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Making a move at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Zach Deloach. 1 down. And the batter now, Luis Robert. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second. And that's in the dirt. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Fernando Cruz loosening up for manager David Bell.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That one lifted to left. Fraley should have it. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Pitcher on the mound,
Now
Matt Foster.
Number 63, Matt Foster.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
The 1-1. And fouled off. It misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Digging in, Tyler Stevenson. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Moncada tossed to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Two down, nobody on. And that one wrapped foul. Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Will Benson hitting on deck circle. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Fly ball down the line. Benintendi ranging after it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom 9, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. The pitch. On the ground to third. Candelario on to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And next to hit for the Sox, Dominic Fletcher. One down, base is empty. And a count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Bounce to the right side. Gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's no riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Max Stassi. Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Just missed. Just misses. 3-2 now.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Trying to send this extra innings. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Oh, the throw is wild.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Sam Moll gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Now it's the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. The shortstop takes the ball. With the winning run standing at second. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. The winning run on second base. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now this is in the air down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. Kicks and deals. That's out to center field. Friedel moving under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. The White Sox lead 1. Score remains tied at 3. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, number 67.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
In now for the Reds, Will Benson.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Right side. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
He's safe.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill getting loose out there. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020. With a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning. But for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And ball 4 to a board.
Now batting, the third baseman, Candelario.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And here is Jamer Candelario. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a count 1-2. Now snap throw to first. McClain gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Friedel at third. McClain over at first with 1 away. Not even close there. And a full count now. Jonathan India up next. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now it's the Reds DH, Jonathan India. Soft contact in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-3.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in two. Just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down as he ran out of the box because, boom,
Tim Hill will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Jake Fraley. 2 on, 1 out. In the air out to center. Robert moves under it. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And they're up by 3.
No, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Vaughn hauls it in to end the inning. So they get 3 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Reds 6 and the White Sox 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alexis Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. In the air out towards right center. As this one sized up. Balls it in, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Nicky Lopez.
Second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Man at second.
That's the ball.
Diaz. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. There's a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Comebacker to the mound, and they're down to their last out.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Zach DeLoach steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right-handed reliever. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. This could end it. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
The White Sox trailing by 3, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
And the final line score for this game, you have the Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs on 11 hits, no errors, and 8 men left on base. The Chicago White Sox, 3 runs, 8 hits, and an error, and they also had 8 men left on base. Winning pitcher Sam Moll, he goes 2-0 in relief. Sammy Peralta takes the loss, he goes 0-1. And Alexis Diaz with his 4th save of the season. And Jaime Candelario will get the player of the game. As you can see, he went 2 for 4 with that game-tying home run in the 8th inning, which had the game going to extra innings, and then the Reds ended up scoring 3 in that top of the 10th to win this game. And now our post-game ticker, which is brought to you by...
Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
And now here are the games for April 12, 2024. Milwaukee doubles up Baltimore 6-3. Boston 7-3 winners over the Angels. Tampa Bay 5-1 winners over the Giants. The Blue Jays 2-1 winners over the Rockies. Yankees all over the Guardians 7-1. Detroit walks off Minnesota 8-7. Houston 8-5 winners over Texas. The A's 5-3 winners over the Washington Nationals. The Mariners take the first game against the Chicago Cubs 5-4. Miami 5-4 winners over Atlanta. The Royals 3-1 winners over the Mets. The Phillies 6-2 winners over the Pirates. St. Louis 3-2 winners over the Diamondbacks, and the Dodgers 8-2 winners over the San Diego Padres. And now the games for April 13th. Baltimore takes the second game of that series against the Brewers 3-2. Angels double up Boston 4-2. San Francisco 12-3 winners over Tampa. Toronto 9-1 winners over the Rockies. The White Sox skip back at the Reds 12-0. Yankees 4-3 winners over the Guardians. Detroit blanks Minnesota 7-0. Texas 4-2 winners over Houston. Oakland gets their second win 7-5 over the Nationals, winning that series. Seattle 4-1 winners over Chicago. The Royals also will take the series, winning their second game 2-1 against the Mets. Phillies 3-2 winners over the Pirates. Cardinals 4-3 winners over the Diamondbacks. And the Dodgers 7-5 winners over the Padres. And the last day of the post-game ticker for April 14, 2024. Baltimore will take the rubber match of that series 4-3 over the Brewers. The Angels will also take the weekend series 10-2 winners over Boston. Tampa takes that series against the Giants 4-1. Toronto sweeps Colorado 3-2. Cincinnati wins that rubber match 5-3 over the White Sox. The Yankees sweep the Guardians 5-2, and they started off the season 1-6. Now they are 9-7. Minnesota salvages the game against the Tigers, winning 7-4. Texas blanks the Astros 8-0. The A's sweep the Nationals 5-3, and they were also a team that started off 1-6, and now they're 8-8. The Cubs 5-3 winners over the Seattle Mariners, and they avoid being swept. Atlanta 8-4 winners over Miami. The Mets salvage a game against the Royals 2-1. Pirates 4-1 winners over the Phillies. St. Louis 4-3 winners over Arizona. And they sweep the Diamondbacks, the defending National League champions. And lastly, the Padres salvage a game against the Dodgers. They won 5-4. And that is your post-game ticker, as my friend RJL Network would say. If your team won, congratulations. If not, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we head north of the border to Toronto, Ontario, as we have an AL East matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Nestor Cortez will be on the mound for the Yankees, as Jose Barrios will be up on the mound for the Blue Jays. And everybody, don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification when content does come out. Ace Boomer Road to the Show series. I promise you I will probably get that edited this weekend for, I believe, Tuesday morning for episode 5, because I do need to start recording episode 6 so I can have it out on Friday morning, next Friday morning. And then also don't forget to vote on my College Football 25 Dynasty poll. We just completed the first the conference final, where the East Carolina Pirates will be the representative for the American Athletic Conference in the single elimination voting tournament tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern on Instagram, YouTube, Community tab, and my Twitter poll. Will be the ACC final, which will be between Cal and Wake Forest. Until then, you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, Pisons. Stay safe.